this is a good place to start because it's all about location, 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 like everything. I've used this slide so many times and it explains everything. Basically, you need a roof that is due south. So one of the roofs on your house, one of the angles should be due south. Ideally, the tilt should be 30 to 45 degrees. Now what that means is if you have a typical Cape Cod where the roof line comes down to the second floor and goes up, down to the first floor and goes up to the second floor. You have any kind of roof like that, that's a 30 to 45 degree tilt. If you have a flatter roof that is a ranch style home, that tilt might be lower than, it's usually typically 20, 25 degrees tilt. And that means that when you install a solar array, it will have to be tilted up. It will have to use different equipment. So that's what we're seeing. Also, and ideally, of course, very little shading. What you see here is the path of the sun at this latitude. We're 42 degrees north, and the sun lowers in the sky in the wintertime. You need to consider that angle so that you're getting the maximum sun angle on your solar array, even into the winter. Next slide, please. So one of the issues we want to bring up right now when we're talking about perfect location and perfect roof, that is we have two requirements to qualify for the MLP rebate that Middleborough Gas and Electric Department pays to our customers along with the state. And that is that the azimuth reading it must be between 90 and 270 degrees. We're going to get into that description in just a minute. It also needs to show, the installation must show that the expected output, that is the annual full kilowatt hour production, won't be cut more than 20% due to shading. And that means that even when the sun is lowered in the sky in the wintertime, more shading might be put onto your roof due to trees or a tree line. It most likely will be, but it can't cut the full annual production more than 20%. So next slide, we're going to talk about what an azimuth reading is. This is to get your bearings a little bit. If you know what a compass rose is and you know what's due north, right? Exact north is 0 degrees, 90 degrees is exact east, 180 is exact south, 270 is exact west, and everything after that up to 0 is northerly. Okay, so bottom line, 90 degrees due east to 270 degrees due west facing south. So you can do east, southeast, south, southwest, or west. We cannot count a northerly installation of solar panels as being qualified to meet the criteria for an MLP rebate. We really need to have that southerly angle. And that's what we talk about when we talk about an azimuth reading. I think on our next slide, we show, all right, a couple of good tools for you. If you want to get a feel for the bearing of your roof and what its solar exposure might be, we and every solar installer out there will actually use Google Earth first.